All right, so Minecraft player 14259 back with another video. So in this one, I am going to be giving my predictions for all of week 4 this NFL season. And I'm waiting until there's a view to do it. Okay, so all right, so the first matchup I'm going to do the prediction for is I'm going to go to NFL.com. I'm already there actually, so got the New England Patriots playing the Miami Dolphins. So that one, so Miami right now is sitting at 3-0, and the New England Patriots are sitting at 1-2 after two pretty bad losses back to back. However, New England, when they play Miami at home, they're usually the ones to come away with the win. So I have to go with the Patriots on this one. And I just have a strong feeling that they're going to have made some adjustments between last week and this week. And them starting off 1-2, I mean, that's nothing new for them, because the last time they started off 1-2 was 2011 or 12, and they went like, I don't know, 11-1 in the games, or 12-1 in the games following. But yeah, so I'm going with the Patriots on this one. And then the next matchup is Philadelphia at Tennessee. Now this one, we got Tennessee has made some adjustments to their roster. Like, they got Malcolm Butler now, who he was pretty good with the Patriots for a while. So but I'm still gonna have to go with the Eagles, just because I don't think Tennessee's fully figured it out yet. But I mean, who knows? It could go. This one actually could go either way, to be honest. But I'm still going with Philadelphia. And then the next matchup is you got Cincinnati in Atlanta. Now Atlanta has a losing record right now of 1-2. However, they've been putting up quite a few points per game. Like, I think in the last two games they've averaged, like, their first game against Philadelphia didn't go so well at all. Like, they only put up 12 points in that game. But in the games since then, they have put up 31 against Carolina, and then they put up 37, I think it was, against New Orleans. So I'm gonna have to go with the Falcons pulling away with the win on this, just because I think their defense is forgive me, I'm having a terrible time speaking today. What was I saying? But yeah, I'm going with the Falcons just because I know I can trust that their offense is going to put up a lot of points, and their defense, I can almost guarantee, will have made some adjustments between last week and this week. Plus, last week they were playing a division rival, so those are always tough games to predict. So yeah, I got Atlanta on this. Then the next one, you got Tampa Bay in Chicago. Now, Tampa Bay has been playing pretty good this past year. They've been averaging more than 30 points a game. So I'm actually going with Tampa Bay on this one. Like, sorry to anybody who's a Chicago fan, but Tampa Bay, I'm just going to be going with them on this one. Dallas and Detroit at Dallas. Whew. This one could go either way, because Detroit's sitting at 1-2, but their one win was against the Patriots. So that's actually a pretty big adjustment. If you can go from getting blown out in week 1 to the Jets to getting a blowout victory versus the Patriots, that I probably can't even think of a bigger adjustment than that. So I'm going to have to go with Detroit on this one. So, all right, and the next one is Buffalo, Buffalo at Green Bay. This one's a tough one to predict because everybody was not expecting Green Bay to get off to the start that they're having now. So, like, I think ESPN or whoever it was doing the predictions had Green Bay at 3-0 right now, but instead they're at 1-1-1. They have one of everything. but giving consideration to it, I'm gonna have to go with Green Bay on this one because Buffalo, even though they beat Minnesota in week 3, you got they took 2 pretty bad losses back to back in the first 2 weeks, and they're not the same team as they were last year. And plus, Minnesota actually has a losing record right now, so I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo. Or actually, forgive me, I meant Minnesota. So let's see. Wait, I was predicting Buffalo, Green Bay. Green Bay, my mistake. Forgive me. Houston at Indianapolis. I'm going with Indianapolis right away. Because Houston has had 3 pretty bad games in a row, and on Indianapolis, you got players you got Andrew Luck under center, and I think he's ready to make the adjustment. So, yeah, I'm going with Indianapolis on this one for sure. Jacksonville at New York, facing the Jets. Now this one, you see, I know the Jets have a losing record, and you guys are probably thinking, just go with Jacksonville. However, I always have a feeling that those are close games between those 2 teams. But I am still going with Jacksonville, just because, Jacksonville, they're getting better. Like, they went 10-6 last year, and they came, I think it was 38 yards away from scoring the game-winning touchdown in the AFC Championship. They came pretty close to going to the Super Bowl last year. If they hadn't been stopped on 4th down, I figured that they probably would have been the team in the Super Bowl to face the Eagles. So I'm going with Jacksonville. And then you got Seattle at Arizona. Now, Seattle did make an adjustment last week, so I'm going to have to go with them. And Arizona, they've been playing pretty bad, I'll be honest. Then Cleveland at Oakland. Now, this is the first time that I can recall Cleveland having a better record than Oakland. Because Oakland going into this game is 0-3, and Cleveland is 1-1-1. So I'm going to have to go with before the season, if you would ask me, I would have said, Oakland's going to pull out with a win. But now that I've seen how Cleveland is playing, I might actually go with Cleveland on this one. Because, they're definitely getting better. Defensively, when you think about it, they've held all their opponents to 21 points or fewer so far. And I can't think of the last time I've been able to say that. And then you got San Francisco at LA. I'm going to have to go with LA on this one because San Francisco, you got Garoppolo. He's out for the year. And I think that's just going to cause a downfall in their offense. But then again, when you got one quarterback going out and another one coming in, that's pretty tough to predict. That one could go either way. But just my prediction, I'm going with the Chargers. So then you got New Orleans at New York facing the Giants. Forgive me, I have a cough. So I'm going to have to go with New Orleans on this one because the Giants, they just haven't been playing as good these last 2 seasons. It's funny though, the Giants, I got to talk about them for a minute. They are what I've always called the mystery team. It's they always think about it. In 2014 and 15, they went 6-10 in 2007 or in 2016 they went 11-5 and actually made the playoffs. And then in 2017 they went 3-13. So I always wonder about them. It's like I don't understand somewhat how you can go from a bad record to a really good record and then go to an absolutely horrifying record. I don't think I've ever seen any other team that's done that. So then you got Baltimore at Pittsburgh. See, and Pittsburgh last year swept the Ravens. Then again, they were 13-3 last year, and they're not getting off to as good of a start. So I'm gonna have to say, actually, I might be changing my prediction inside my head right now. I'm gonna have to go with Baltimore winning this one because, for one thing, Pittsburgh, like I said, isn't playing as good, and then on Baltimore's side, you got both Flacco and Lamar that are both playing pretty good right now. Like, they didn't have their best game in week 2 against Cincinnati, but after that they came out in week 3 and played pretty well. And then the last one on Monday night, you got Kansas City facing Denver. Now that one is like almost a no-brainer. I have to go with Kansas City because everybody thought before the year started that with Alex Smith gone and that was going to be it. So, but anyway, that's my prediction. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Minecraft Player 14259. Peace out.